If you're over 50 and looking for a great exercise for stronger legs and better balance, I'm going to show you one of my favourite exercises today. If you don't know who I am, my name is Harlow and I'm the Over-Fifties specialist physio here at HT Physio in Farnham. And today I'm going to be showing you one of my favourite exercises to build stronger legs, which is perfect for people over the age of 50. Now, I've got many exercises for stronger legs which I like to give out, but this one I feel covers so many different bases that I wanted to make a specific video on it. And the exercise we're going to be talking about today is called the reverse lunge. So the reverse lunge is a great exercise because it involves strengthening of the quads, which are the muscles at the front of the thigh. It involves the glutes, which are the muscles at the back of the hip. And it also involves the smaller muscles down in the lower leg as well. Now, this exercise is not suitable for everyone, but I do feel that this exercise is more gentle on the knees than an exercise called the forward lunge, which looks like that. So the forward lunge is when you're stepping forward and you're putting pressure down through this front leg. Now, the problem with the forward lunge, before I show you the right one, the forward lunge puts a lot of stress through the kneecap at the front. So many of my clients over 50 find that when they're doing a forward lunge, they get a lot of searing pain going through the kneecap. So the forward lunge, even though it's a good exercise, it's not my favorite ones for people aged 50 plus. So I prefer the reverse lunge instead. So I'm going to show you how to do the reverse lunge. One of the best things about this is that it isn't just a strength exercise, it's a balance exercise too. It looks something like this. So we're going to start with the right leg. It's going to go back, the toes going down on the floor, the knee goes down towards the floor, and then you step back. So I'll show you on the other side. It looks like this. So we start at a nice stable point on the floor, and then we're working backwards from there. So as we go back, what we're doing is we're working our quads, our thigh muscles, and we're also working the glutes on both sides, but in different ways. So it's a fabulous exercise for people who want stronger glutes, and it's a great exercise for people who want stronger quads. Now, what I find when I do this exercise is there's a lot less stress on the kneecap here. I can barely feel any tension on the kneecap. I can feel more stress on the thigh at the back, but not on the knee. Okay, so I find this a much safer exercise than the forward lunge. Now, I love the reverse lunge because obviously it strengthens the legs, but it also works the core because you have to keep good core stability to keep the technique good. And one of the other things I like about it is it works your balance. Obviously, as we step back, we're on one leg, and then we're just on the toes of this one. So there's a lot of side to side movement, and your job is to try and control that so that you don't topple down. Now, if I'm giving this to someone to do at home, what I like them to do is to work to sets of about 10, possibly 15 or 20 in a row. And if they find that that gives them a nice working ache, then great. But if you want something a bit tougher, you can add load to the movement. Now, if you see people doing this in the gym, sometimes they will use a barbell across their shoulders, but many people just want to be able to do this at home, and you don't need a barbell for that. You can use small weights, which you can hold in your hand. So I've got some ankle weights here, just because this is all we've got in the office at the moment, but these are going to be perfect for the job. So you'd hold them in both hands and nothing changes. We're going to go back and then forward. So step back and forward. And our knee is not making contact with the ground. Okay, I'm stopping about 4 inches short of the ground there because you don't want your kneecap to be touching the floor. And you'll notice I'm doing this exercise wearing trainers. That's important because if you're doing it barefoot, you can do it, but you're going to end up with a sore toe at the back as you do this. And especially if you're doing it on firm floor. So I like to do this in trainers. Nice cushion trainers work best. And if you want to make it harder, you can use one of these. So as I said, this exercise, not suitable for everyone, but for many people, it's a great exercise to build stronger legs. Get checked out by your healthcare professional if you're not sure. But for most people, doing this a few times per week for a set to fatigue is enough to build some strength and balance. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. I hope that has made sense. If you want to get more from me after this video, please do hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and grab a copy of my book, which you can find using the links below. And I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video.